Good morning. The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no smoking, no talking, no chewing gum, no eating or drinking, no sleeping or laying down, no riding or driving in a motor vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until you are addressed by staff. Also, keep your device on a level surface so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning. Ms. Wilson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You just step right here to the microphone.
Now calling the matter of the people versus LaJune Wilson. This is Z ticket 808107. This is one count of operating while intoxicated. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P 71733, on behalf of Ms. Wilson.
And
Ms. Wilson, can you say your name?
I'm sorry. You say spell my name?
Can you say your name for the record?
LaJune.
All right, and I also have probation officer in the courtroom. Can you please state your name very loudly for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Samuel Hunter for Officer Don Williams on behalf of probation.
Today is the date and time set for a review on this matter. As it appears, when I look at the ticket, she was originally placed on 18 months probation, but I said I would do a review after 12 months. She was in order to attend AA meetings twice weekly, test twice a month, no marijuana unless prescribed by a doctor, attend the highway safety alcohol program, the MAD victim impact program, pay a $300 fine. How did she do on probation so far, Officer Hunt? Sir?
Your Honor, as you stated, Ms. Wilson had those following conditions. We have confirmation of attendance for the victim impact panel, also confirmation on her attendance for Alcoholics Anonymous, also confirmation that she completed the highway safety and education, and also that she completed the consequences video and attended the MAD program.
All right, how did she do on her testing?
Testing, she's been compliant. Your Honor, we have confirmation or confirmation information from ATS showing that she has been compliant with her testing.
All right, and what about the AA meetings? Did she attend those as required?
Yes, Your Honor, we have documentation showing that she's been attending AA as required.
All right, so what's your recommendation at this point in time?
Recommendation at this time would be for early
Did she pay her
discharge.
costs and fees? I should ask that.
Yes, Your Honor. She, it appears that 630 was dismissed or deleted by
Okay,
the court. Everything else has been taken care of.
all right. So is your recommendation that I close her out at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, did you have anything you wanted to say on her behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor, we just thank the court for the early, the opportunity to be reviewed early and allowing her to prove to herself to the court and being released from probation early.
All right. Ms. Wilson, did you have anything you wanted to say on your behalf?
I would like to say thank you. I would like to thank Ms. McCall for pushing me. I have my own business now. The name of my business, Divine Caregivers. And this has been a lesson learned,
Okay.
but I do thank you guys.
And Ms. McCall is actually in the courtroom, so she heard you thank her, okay?
I love you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Wilson. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad I could help you.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm working on getting my transportation van. Hopefully I'll have it in a couple of months.
Good, good. Congratulations to you, Ms. Wilson.
All right.
Thank you.
Ms. Wilson, we're not all bad here, okay? So I
I
want you to
know.
understand that and tell people, when we do get caught up in the system, we're here to help too. It is gonna be some consequences as well, but it's just to make you a better person, because we just don't want this to turn into a situation where you jeopardize yourself or the lives of other people. And I know that you've seen everything, you've read everything, so you already know what your actions, how they can reflect on other people. And that smile on your face says a million. I can tell that
I'm
you're in
about
a
to
much
cry.
better. Don't, please don't, Mr. Wilson, we're all being here crying together.
I'm
But
about
you
to
can
cry.
tell you're in a better place now than you were when you began. And that's an excellent thing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the court is very proud of you. Keep up the good work. It was my pleasure that I do grant their request to dismiss you at this time from probation. I'm gonna close it out successfully completed, and you are all set. Good luck to you in all of your endeavors, Ms. Wilson, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You are very welcome, okay? Have a good day.
You too.
I will.
Thank
Thank
you.
y'all
Thank
so
you,
much.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
He gonna type, Mr. Hunter, he gonna type the discharge.
Yes, and then I'll-
Okay, thank you.
No
Have a
problem.
good
You're welcome.
one.
Mr. Frederick Wells, the fourth.
Can you hear me?
I can. You're not driving, are you, Mr. Wells?
No, what?
You're not driving, are you?
Oh, no. I'm at work sitting in the parking lot.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Fred Wells. This is ticket P 1269399. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Mr. Wells. Mr. Wells, please state your name for the record.
Fred Douglas Wells the fourth.
Your Honor, Mr. Wells has provided documentation of his registration and valid driver's license and valid registration and valid driver's license. And as a direct result, we're asking that these matters be dismissed.
All right, at this time, the court is, as an officer of the court, you've seen those documents. The court is going to grant your request and dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything valid and up to date and in your vehicle, okay?
This is all because of COVID. I didn't have anything because of COVID.
Okay, all right, well, it's all cured now. All right, have a good day, Mr. Wells. Thanks for your patience.
All right, that's it.
That's it. You can sign on.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Wright?
You right.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jerice Wright. This is ticket P 1208158. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, consuming marijuana while operating motorboat vehicle, motorboat or off-road vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P 71733 on behalf of Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, can you state your name for the record, please?
Jerice Wright.
This is the date
Yeah.
time set for a trial in this matter. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, one moment, I think I showed Mr. Wright a set for trial.
That's right. How are we
Mr. Wright
proceeding,
is-
sir?
Your Honor, as a direct result of the officer not being present, we are seeking a dismissal of this matter.
Time is now 10:29 a.m. This matter was set for 9 a.m. No officers having been present at this time. The court is going to grant your request and dismiss this without prejudice. Sir,
Thank you,
you're
Your
all
Honor.
set today. You're welcome. Mr. Wright, they can refile it if they want to, but other than that, you're all set for today, okay?
All right, so you, dropping the charges, right?
Yes, the charges have been dismissed because the officer didn't appear, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Watson?
Yes. Yes.
All right, sir, hold on a second. Fine, fine. Now calling the matter of people versus Anthony Watson. This is ticket number P 1098103. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Count 3, disregard traffic control device. Also calling ticket P 1220570. 1 count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Ticket number P 1220552. Count 1, disregard signal red or amber. Count 2, registration and or plate violation. Count 3, no proof of insurance. And ticket number P114755, count 1, disregard traffic control device. Count 2, fail to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P 71733, on behalf of Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson, please state your name for the record.
Anthony Watson.
How are we proceeding today, attorney?
Your Honor, Mr. Watson has been made a very generous offer that he'd like to take advantage of.
All right. There is one issue that I have with the offer. On count 2, he's already paid that and closed that out. So that won't be a part of the offer today. He'll plead to 1 count amended blockading responsible and 1 count amended improper plate. Is that satisfactory to you, attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Watson, I just had to take one of the counts away. You already paid on it. So I'm only gonna make you plead to 2 counts today. The remaining counts will be dismissed, okay?
Okay.
All right, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you
It's
swear
raised.
or affirm, thank you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Watson, did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Before today, no, but as of today, yes.
Sir. She's an attorney. She may not have told you that, but she's an attorney. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're gonna give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
I don't think I have a choice, but yes.
You do have a choice. So when you say stuff like that, you start messing stuff up. You have a choice. You don't have to take this plea today. You can either go to a bench trial or a jury trial, or you can ask for a pre-trial. What's your pleasure, Mr. Watson?
I'll take whatever, honestly, because I'm just trying to get it out the way.
Mr. Watson,
Yes.
so you're being asked yes or no questions. I need you to focus and listen, okay? Because when we say things like what you're saying, you're going to probably end up having to set the matters for trial if you don't listen to the questions you're being asked, okay?
Okay, I just wanted to let
Okay, so listen to
know
the
that
yes
it's
or no
also hard
questions.
to-
Listen to the
Okay,
yes or no
I'll answer.
questions and answer them yes or no.
Understood.
Are you pleading guilty today because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
Has anyone promised you or threatened you to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Today, do you understand that if you take a plea to these 2 matters and the other 6 matters being dismissed, you will not have a trial of any kind?
Yes.
Do you understand that you are giving up all of your trial rights that would come with having a trial by taking the plea?
Yes.
Are you ready to move forward and answer the judge's questions, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, sir, I'm going to take your attention back to the date of July 16th of 2020. At that time, were you driving a Toyota vehicle in the area of 3rd Street and Euclid Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes.
And did you also disregard a traffic control device?
Yes.
Satisfied, attorney?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
We do stipulate.
So at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates, and I'm gonna enter a plea to the amended charge of blockading. The remaining counts on this record will be dismissed today. The fine for blockading is $175, sir. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that gonna be enough time for you?
Yes.
All right, So that's gonna be due October 18th, 2022. On the remaining ticket, I'm gonna charge you $200, but I'm going to give you some time to pay that. Do you need 30 or 60 days?
60.
All right, so I'll make that due no later than December the 5th, 2022, okay? The remaining of your tickets are being dismissed, so you don't have to worry about those, okay?
All right.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set, Mr. Watson, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will, thank you. Mr. Woods?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Leonard Woods. This is ticket number P1295794. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, consuming marijuana while operating a motor vehicle, motorboat, or off-road vehicle. Ticket count 3, failed to use seatbelt assembly system. Ticket number SP 115789111, 1 count careless driving. And ticket number SP 115789112, 1 count no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayden Robinson, P 71733, on behalf of Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods, please state your name for the record.
Leonard Lee Woods the fourth. Can I ask a quick question before we start?
Sure. Why
Is
not?
there any way I could talk to, I'm sorry about that. Is there any way I could talk to the prosecutor in the breakout room, or I could talk to her here?
So I'm not a prosecutor, I'm the defense attorney.
I mean, I'm sorry, defense attorney.
So we would not talk on the public record. We could talk in the breakout room, but you'll have to wait a little while. We got a couple people in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Sorry about
All right,
that.
you can go back to the break.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'll be in there after I finish the other people, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I think it's Miss Wiley.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now calling the matter of, can you turn on your camera? That's all right. Now calling the matter of People versus Serena Wiley. This is ticket 418380. Count 1, failed to yield to an emergency vehicle stationary. Count 2, no operator's license, multiple operators license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayden Robinson, on behalf of Ms. Wiley. Ms. Wiley, please state your name for the record.
Tariana Wiley.
Your Honor, Ms. Wiley has been made an offer where if she takes the plea to 1 count of one count of speeding 1 to 5 over, the 1 point offense, the other original failure to yield to the emergency vehicle will be dismissed, and the no license will be dismissed, as she has provided that documentation to me today.
And ma'am, you want to take advantage of that offer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of November 11th of 2018, in the area I-75 freeway in Hallbrook in the city of Detroit, Ms. Wiley was driving a Dodge vehicle and she did speed doing 1 to 5 over. Satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
Right, stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
We do so stipulate, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court will enter a plea of responsible to the amended charge 1 to 5 over and dismiss count 2. Ma'am, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay that fine. Is that enough time for you?
No, ma'am. Can I have a little bit more time than that, please?
Yes. Are you able to turn on your camera?
Yes.
How much time do you need, ma'am?
I'm probably need like the beginning of next month, just because I'm paying other tickets as well.
You got a lot of tickets out there. You paying them to our city or other cities?
Other cities.
Ooh. Wiley, gotta get this together.
Yeah, I'm getting everything together now. I just have one more ticket that's out in Arbor Hills, and we getting that situated. I just have to pay you guys and them.
Okay. So 30 days is November 4th, 60 days is December 5th. Which one would you like?
November 4th.
Okay, I'll give you until November the 4th to have it paid, okay?
Okay.
All right, the sooner you pay it, the more you can try and apply for that license, though. Remember that, okay? So I know it's tough.
All right.
As you get these taken care of, you'll be able to take care of that, okay?
Okay.
All right, there's Mr. Further. You're all set, ma'am. Have a good day.
You as well.
I will, thank you. Can you approach?
Can I speak to the attorney?
You want to talk to her real quick? If you do,
Yes,
just gotta
please.
hold tight for a minute, because we gotta move forward, okay?
All right.
All right, I'm gonna put you back in the breakout room. Just join that breakout room. She'll be very helpful to you, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 4. So.
Okay, see, she's talking to you. She's looking at you.
Hello? Stay with me, Brian. Hello?
Mr. Walker, use your device.
Yes, this is Mr. Walker. Hello?
Place your
Hello?
device on mute.
Take my device off mute.
No, put it back on, thank you. Back on mute.
John
Walker's lawyer is here, Your Honor.
My device is off mute. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Baby, help. Can you hear me, sir?
I need you to place your device on mute, Mr. Walker.
Excuse me, Your Honor, could I have a breakout room with Mr. Walker?
You sure can. How are you doing today?
I'm doing peaches and cream, Your Honor. Thank you.
No problem. We're gonna put you in breakout room number 1.
You got
Join
it.
breakout room number 1, Mr. Walker, so you can talk to your attorney. Frederick Wiley. Attorney Wallace.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Frederick Wiley. This is ticket P1218322. This is 1 count discharge firearm. Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Gillis, P79500 on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ted Wallace, P80922 on behalf of Mr. Wiley.
And Mr. Wiley, can you state your name for the record, please? You gotta unmute yourself.
Frederick Wiley.
Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. It's my understanding there's some issues on both sides. First, on the side of the defense, he was having some trouble opening up the video that was provided to him. I do know counsel for the city said that he will be able to walk you through being able to do that. There also may be some outstanding discovery. On the city side, Officer Nestor, that is Nistor, did call in this morning. He was subpoenaed for this matter and said that the other remaining officer had not been subpoenaed that was necessary for this matter as well. What the court today is going to do is going to entertain a motion from defense counsel. Attorney Wallace,
You're not, Your Honor. It seems as if Mr. Wallace's device is frozen. As sister counsel, I'd like to help him out. Today is the date and time set for trial. The officers are not present and we're seeking a dismissal of this matter.
so the officer was present somehow, but the court is going to grant that request. Officer Nestor was present. He was on the officer subpoena, but because of the issues with this case, the court is going to dismiss it without prejudice. Mr. Wiley, they may be refiling this matter. It sounds like they are, but they want to get it right so that you don't just have something floating out here and we keep bringing you back to court cases over and over again and nothing gets resolved. So until they provide all of the information and all of the officers' information so that it can be corrected, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Okay, Mr. Wiley?
Okay, I got a question though. How do I go about obtaining my property?
So if they don't refile this matter, then you can get the property back in a week. But if they do refile this matter, then I cannot release the property until this case is finally resolved.
You said in a week?
Yes. Because it's my understanding they're going to refile it, Mr. White. But they just are not ready to go. We're not going to keep delaying it and put it out for a couple of more months and we still don't have it resolved, unless that's how you want to do, Mr. Wiley, because I can't release the property until I make sure that it's clear.
You said in 1 week, right?
Yes, if they don't refile this in 1 week, then I will release the property. And I will sign an order to release the property. Does that sound fair, counsel?
It does, Your Honor.
That's John Gillis from the city of Detroit. I'm gonna give them a week to see if they want to refile it. After that, I will sign an order to release the property if they do not refile this within a week.
And Your Honor.
Okay. Do I come there to get a release?
Yes.
I can get
a release.
Mr. Wiley, call me in a week and I can get it for you.
Okay.
Then, Your Honor, just one point of clarification. As you stated, we do intend to refile this. With that being the case, will Mr. Wallace, or excuse me, Attorney Wallace, be reappointed? Would that be the attorney I'd be providing the police report to? Or is there going to be a new attorney that I'm going to need to provide discovery to?
That's a good answer. That's a good question. So, Mr. Wiley, are you gonna be able to retain your own counsel? Because by me dismissing this today, actually releases the counsel of Attorney Wallace, because he was retained because you couldn't afford your own counsel. So are you gonna be able to get new counsel?
I'm not sure because I'm off work on a disability. I'm on a medical, so I'm not sure.
Your Honor, I don't think.
Go ahead, Attorney Wallace.
I was appointed. I guess if it would make it easier on the court, I could put in a call to Ms. Carter, Judge Carter, and let her know what's going on, if that would relieve any issues.
Yes, and I will also put in a request as well to have you retained as the counsel until that time so that we can make sure that he doesn't have to send it to someone new at that point in time.
Very good. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you very. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. You're all set.
I'm all set, Judge.
You're all set for today. Go ahead and sign off. So we got a week.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Your Honor, is it now time for me to go back to this breakout rooms with these special requests?
Yes, did you talk to Leroy Wilson?
Yes, Leroy Wilson is getting a trial date.
Okay, let me bring him out. And then did you wait for her offer was just improper place? Let me bring out.
Okay, wonderful.
And then you have an in-person one, and then that'll be the last person. Are you?
Okay.
Are you, I'm gonna send you. Leroy Wilson?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of people versus Leroy Wilson. This is ticket P 210140, one count fraudulent false insurance information. Also calling ticket number P 1208624, one count 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. That matters in default, but it is on the same date and time as the other ticket. So I'm calling it with that one. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P 71733 on behalf of Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson, can you state your name for the record, please?
Leroy Makita Wilson.
Your Honor, Mr. Wilson would like to set this matter for a trial date. Mr. Wilson, would you like for the judge to make the decision or a jury to make a decision?
Judge.
Okay. Your Honor, Mr. Wilson is going to waive his right to a bench trial, a jury trial, and request a bench trial.
All right, is that right, Mr. Wilson? If so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your right?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding that you would like to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of fact. Is that correct, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let me make sure this date is. All right, December the 9th, sir, December the 9th. Okay, via
Yes, ma'am.
Zoom, 9 a.m., the same way you logged in. I'm gonna set your bond. I think it's already $0 personal, so I'm just gonna continue your bond at this time. But on December 9th, 9 a.m., we'll have your trial via Zoom on that date, okay?
Not a problem. Sounds great.
All right, then, we'll see you on December the 9th, okay, 9 a.m.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, no problem.
Thank you. I can leave now.
You can leave now. Thank you for your patience.
And thank you for taking me. Have a great one.
No problem, Mr. Wilson.
All right, brother.
All right. Now, attorney, you can go in and talk to, it should just be room 3 and room 11, because I don't know what happened to madam on an iPhone.
Okay, no problem.
And then I'm gonna bring your matter out, attorney. And I have Mr. Gillis here in the courtroom as well for this wonderful trial that's scheduled for next week.
No, Your Honor, scheduled for this week.
This week?
Thursday.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know it was scheduled.
Yes, ma'am. This is our umpteenth final pretrial to try and resolve that this week. May I have a breakout room with Mr. Gillis, maybe?
You don't really need one, I don't think.
Lieutenant Gonzalez is not here, Mr. Walling.
Ah, okay. May we proceed now, Your Honor?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get your client out the breakout room. Which may be a task in and of itself. Mr. Wallace,
Maybe I can go in and get him.
please help him come back out, because I can't close the room, so. But I knew. Okay, so I'm gonna change that. Well, we didn't put that in the breakdown, we did. Yesterday's trial. I don't know why we get no pre-trial, trial, but we did the afternoon. So we didn't have the Okay.
It's just,
Yeah.
I feel like I gave it out to at least 5 people, and maybe I like some of them are. Okay. At least 5 or 6. All right, there we go. All right,
We got it?
I just got it. Is he able to turn on his video or no? I know he was having
Yes,
some
sir.
trouble.
Give it a go, John. We want to see how happy you are.
I wish I could just see you. Can you see me?
No,
No.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
we can hear you fine.
So we're
I
gonna
can hear
leave
you
it at
guys. I
that.
heard you say you dismissed it.
Not yet,
No, not yet.
not yet.
Stay on,
Oh.
Mr. Walker.
Take a deep breath.
Trust me.
All right. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus John Walker. This is you ticket 503-85419. This is one count offer to engage the services of another for the act of prostitution. Today is the date and time set for a final pretrial. This matter is scheduled for a jury trial on this upcoming Thursday. I'm correct? Thursday?
Correct.
On this coming Thursday before me, but we wanted to have a pre-trial to make sure that everything was in order. Appearances for the record, starting with the city attorney, please.
Morning, Your Honor. John Gillis, P79500 on behalf of the people.
All right, and attorney,
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, John. My name is Philip X.
Good morning.
Wallace, P35229, representing John Walker. Now state your name, Mr. Walker.
John Walker. John Walker.
We got
okay,
it.
thank you, Mr. Walker.
Okay.
Today is the date time set for a final conference in this matter. Are we going to be able to proceed on Thursday, counsel for the city?
Your Honor, the people are going to be unable to proceed. At the last hearing, as a matter of judicial economy, we agreed that the complaining witness would need to be here today because we did not want to call in and have the complaining witness fail to appear. The complaining witness has failed to appear for the final pretrial, so as a result, the people are unable to proceed.
All right.
Proceed at this time.
All right. So they, we did request that the complaining witness show up for this case. And one of the reasons that the court and councils believe this would be a good idea is because this is from 2019. So it has been quite a few years and we wanted to make sure we will be able to proceed. We do not have that complaining witness. So I'll entertain any motions at this time, Attorney Walling.
Your Honor, based upon the conversations we had with the city last time, I move to dismiss this matter.
All right, and based on those conversations, based on the lack of the officer to present themselves today, the court is going to grant that request and dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Walker, that means that this case has been dismissed today. That means that I don't want to see you back, okay? Because if I see you back, I said that means you haven't followed the gift that was given to you today, okay?
It's a gift. It's a gift. Yes, okay.
All right.
And fine lawyering too, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you the best, man. Thank you, guys. All right. Bye-bye.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes this hearing.
All right.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, man.
See you,
What'd you
John.
say, man? Hey, hey.
You're good, John.
You okay? Thanks, baby.
All right, be well.
All right.
Your Honor, I happen to be your house counsel this afternoon. Somewhere along the line, I've lost my copy of the document, so.
I'm good now.
Let me get him. All right, there we go. Now, what'd you say?
I happen to be your house counsel this afternoon, Your Honor. And although the docket was sent to me, I've somewhere along the line lost it. So would you be so kind as, Madam Clerk, to send me a copy of this afternoon's docket?
She hears you talking and she's already put it into the machine to send it to you.
Great. Now, Your Honor, I don't know what your particular procedure is. Are you sign and fly, or do you want to resolve some cases this afternoon?
I'm gonna try and resolve them. Mondays and Tuesdays, I try to resolve as many as I can.
Well, this is a big red letter day for you then, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'll see you at 1:30.
All right, see you at 1:30.
Bye, John.
See you later.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Attorney, you ready on the last two people? Put you on mute.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Ms.
then I'll bring
Wayford is going to request a trial date and Mr. Woods is going to accept the offer.
And then I have one in the hallway. I'll bring them in so you can talk to them. I'll take us off of YouTube so you can have a personal conversation.
Okay.
Ms. Wayford,
Yes.
all right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Rachel Wayford. This is ticket SP 1217172. Count one, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson on behalf of Ms. Wayford.
And ma'am, please state your name for the record.
Rachel Wayford.
Your Honor, Ms. Wayford has been made an offer to plead to the amended count of improper plates. There would be no points, just a fine from the court. It's my understanding that Ms. Wayford wishes to decline that offer and move forward and request a trial date. Is that correct, Ms. Wayford?
Yes.
Who would you like to make the decision, the judge or a jury?
Judge.
Your Honor, she's waiving her right to a jury trial and requesting a bench trial.
All right. Can you please raise your right hand, ma'am? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ma'am, did you have an opportunity to talk to attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And she's informing me you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to schedule it for December the 9th. December the 9th, via Zoom, the same way you came in, 9 a.m. I'm setting your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes.
All right. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay? And we already took care of the matter for today, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. I'll see you December 9th.
Okay.
Mr. Woods, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you able to turn on your camera or no? I know you were at work.
Yeah, I'm turning it on right now.
All right, Mr. Woods. Now recalling the matter of the people versus Lenard Woods. This is ticket P 1295794. Count one, drove while license not valid. Count two, consuming marijuana while operating a motor vehicle, motorboat, or off-road vehicle. Count three, failed to use seatbelt assembly system. Ticket number SP 1157891. Count one, careless driving. Count two of that ticket is no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Phyllis Gayton Robinson, P 71733, on behalf of Mr. Woods, Your Honor. Mr. Woods has been made a generous offer. All of the matters that would result in points, including the driving while license not valid, careless driving, and no insurance, are going to be dismissed with his plea to one count of limited access, 60 and a 55, and a plea for the possession of the marijuana under the HIDA status.
You want to take advantage of that today, Mr. Woods?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Mr. Woods, did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in any of these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, you still want to move forward, Mr. Woods?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I want to take your attention back to the date of March 16th, 2022. Were you at that time driving a Pontiac vehicle in the area of Atwater and Riopelle Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, were you consuming marijuana?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you smoking marijuana while you're driving?
I had it with me.
Okay, all right. And then reading from the ticket to establish a factual basis that on the date of February 4th, 2021, in the area of Braille Street and Cathedral Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Woods was driving a Chevy vehicle and did do speed limited access 60 in the 55 mile per hour zone. Satisfied, attorney?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
We do so stipulate.
So at this time, the court's gonna enter a plea to the amended charge of, plea responsible to the amended charge of limited access, 60 in a 55 mile per hour zone, as well as charged to consuming marijuana while driving or in a motor vehicle, but that's gonna be under the Homes Youthful Training Act. Did you have an opportunity to talk to your attorney about that, Mr. Woods, and find out what the Homes Youthful Training Act was all about?
Not yet.
We didn't talk about Haida in the breakout room.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we did. I'm sorry.
You see, Your Honor, you gave him the extended version.
Listen, his eyes, I was all like, what's going on? It's called Haida, but the long-term version is Homes Youthful Training Act. Mr. Woods, I know that you know that marijuana is legal in the city of Detroit. However, it's not legal when you're in your vehicle.
Right. I know now.
You know now, okay, pass the word on. Let people know that just because it's legal does not mean that you can smoke it in public. Public. This is a private thing that you're able to do now in the city. And once people hear it's legal, they just think they can do it wherever, whenever. No, sir. No.
So can I ask you one question?
What you can do is listen to the judge.
No.
And if you are asked a question, you can answer the question. Otherwise, you can exercise your right to remain silent. I promise you, we've spent plenty of quality time together and I've answered all of the questions you could possibly have.
I was just gonna ask how to carry it for next time.
Mr. Woods, you have
Yes,
to look
ma'am.
up the law. I know you want to do it the right way, but look up what it says, how it needs to be carried, okay? There is a certain way that you carry it. And so just make sure you follow all of that, okay? And
Yes, ma'am.
adhere to the ounces that you can have now. I don't want you to be legally in trouble. So please look that up. Just Google city ordinance in the city of Detroit. And just look at what it says, the rules and everything like that. Treat it like it's alcohol.
Okay.
It's a closed alcohol bottle, because you can only carry those in certain parts of your car, okay? So look up all that stuff. All right, sir. My fine for the speeding ticket is $125. That's set by statute. Typically, you have 14 days to be able to pay that. Is that gonna be enough time for you?
Can we add another week on top of that?
I'm gonna give you until November the 4th to pay that off, okay?
Okay.
On the other count, you're gonna be on probation to me. Oh, hello. So what that means is that you're gonna have a requirement to. I see that you're working. How many hours a week do you work, sir?
40, Monday through Friday.
Okay, so what I'm going to do for this other ticket is I'm gonna make you do community service, okay? But I'm gonna give you 6 months. So no new tickets like this, because now you know the rule. And I'm going to give you 25 hours of community service to do, okay? As long as you complete the community service and you do no new tickets, this case is dismissed as of today, as long as you don't mess it up, okay?
So the community service, you have to do it at any nonprofit organization. When you talk to the probation department, they will give you a list of some, or if you know one that you would like to volunteer your time at, you can do it there. For the community service, the 25 hours do not have to be done all in 1 week. It is spaced out over that 6 months of time, okay? So if you say are going to Focus Hope and putting boxes in the senior citizens' cars, you can do that 2 hours this week, 2 hours next week. Just get to the 25. Get to the 25 before the 6 months are up. Make sure that you have turned in your hours. As you are doing the hours, you should turn them in so that the probation officer sees your effort and so that you don't run the risk of losing that documentation, okay?
Okay, can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to do this on weekends?
Yes.
My work schedule?
You're working for a nonprofit organization that takes all the free help however they can get it, right? So just when you reach out to the organization, let them know what your work schedule is and when you would be eligible, right? And you might, if you want to do it on the weekends, you might say, I'm gonna do 3 Saturdays and I'm gonna do 8.5 hours and you're done in 3 Saturdays, right? If you go put in a full day's work. But if you just need to do it where, hey, I need to do a couple hours here, a couple hours there, you can do that as well.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense now.
You working for free, so they gonna work around your schedule. Community service, you're not being paid for. Your payment is in being able to wipe out these costs that would be assessed by the judge. It's coming to you like an epiphany now? Okay.
Okay. We lost sound in these for some reason. Yes, Mr. Wood. So on some things I don't charge money. I charge out community service because I think that makes it a little bit better. Then you'll really remember, as opposed to me just asking you to toss out money. Don't let it affect your job. That's why I asked you how many hours you work the week. That way you can do it on the weekends and it won't affect. I don't want you doing it and missing out on your work hours. Go to work, stay employed, okay? This shouldn't interfere with that. I'm not giving you 100 hours. I'm giving you 25 to do it 6 months. That gives you a lot of time, okay? Don't wait till the last minute though, because you won't feel panic, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna have a review date on April the 4th. April the 4th of next year, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. No new tickets like this. No new tickets like this. My 25 hours done. You're all set. That's what you're gonna do. That's your whole entire thing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Fair?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a number. Can you put a number in your phone or take down a number to call for community service? 313-965-8130. Okay? Call her,
Yeah, I
that's
got
Miss Green. She's gonna be able to help assist you find a place that may be by your home that you can go to and record it for us so that we won't have any issues like the attorney was telling you. Okay?
Gotcha.
All
All right.
right, just make sure you pay that other fine though by November the 4th, okay? The 125. I'm not doing community service for that too, okay?
Okay, that's cool.
All right, if there's nothing further, thank you for your patience, Mr. Woods. I appreciate your questions. Sometimes though, the attorney has to make sure you don't ask something that will get you in trouble, okay?
Oh, no, it's cool.
Okay, all right.
You have a wonderful day. I appreciate you.
You too, no problem.
Well, thank you.
Have a good one, Mr. Woods.
You as well. Thank you.
Now, the last person, Attorney Robinson, James Robinson, is Keith Wyndham.